Okay, several years ago, previous dogs I had some health issues, and the vet wanted to put them on a limited diet to do like an elimination diet, see what's causing them to have all those issues. And I still wanted to do some training, but I can't use, other treats if we're doing an elimination diet. So what I did was buy the canned version of the prescription food that they were on. And I did with that what I'm going to do here. That's where I got this idea. For this, I'm going to use cat food, because cat food, the dogs say, is absolutely wonderful. They love it. We'll do anything for it, right? Look for pate, not the chopped, not the filet in gravy, or whatever. I went to Target. I bought tons of different cat foods. Here's another pate and dog food. Chopped ground dinner. It's going to be chunky. You'll see what I'm looking for here in a second. So anyway, you're looking for the pate. I'm just going to open it up, and it's all one chunk. So this is going to get messy. I'm just going to tip the whole thing out, get it out in one piece. Whoops. Come on. Okay, I'm going to have to pry it, I think. Oh. Sometimes it just tips out like that. There we go. And I'm not actually using that gel. Although, if you're doing this and you've got all this gel in the can, save that, because you can use that to flavor other things too. Anyone knows my knives, you're probably having a heart attack at me running my knife along a blade on a metal can like that, but I'll sharpen it later. So with this big wad of disgusting meat, I'm going to slice it. And again, some fairly chunky slices. I mean, this can is only making 2 slices here. It's still pretty homogeneous inside. And I'm going to carefully chop that into squares. These chunks, yeah, they fit on there, but I'm still going to use the plastic sheet underneath, just so it doesn't fall through. And just spread these chunks out. You can do this in the oven too, real low temperature, like 170 degrees. You don't want it to be like totally baking, like 350 or something. You're just drying it out. That's it. Okay, I'll get the rest of these on the tray here. I'm actually going to cut up that other can too, because we need some training treats this week. Okay, so I got the second can chopped up. It didn't come out of the can nearly as neatly, but you know what? That's okay. I just made them into tiny little meatballs, or chunks. They'll dry just fine. I'm going to go ahead and stack these up and put them on the dehydrator to dry out overnight. Okay, it's the next morning. Let's see what the dehydrator has to offer. It ended up being 12 hours and 15 minutes by the time I got down here to turn it off. And the first tray here, these chunks of cat food, and they are crispy, they're hard, they're kind of hard to break now. These are a little bigger, but remember that cat food, it's a little hard to cut into tiny pieces and hold together. So that's what we've got. Oh, that one broke. Thinner pieces will break. So I like what that looks like, and the dogs are gonna love it. Where's Quinn? Quinn, can you put your feet up in here? Oh, I know, I actually asked you to. You get to passes the taste test. Good girl.